Hi, Livea crew. Beth here, your yoga instructor. Welcome today. We are going to work a little bit more on balance, so that should be a lot of fun. I have a chair behind me just in case I need something to grab onto. I encourage you to have something or a wall, just as good. So let's go ahead and start. Inhale, roll those shoulders up. As you exhale, roll the shoulders back down. Nice. Just two more. Inhale, lift. Starting the day, exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lift those arms up. We can come to prayer or leave them up high. Totally up to you. How are your shoulders today? We are going to exhale, bring those arms down. Inhale, lift. Nice. Exhale, bring them on down. Go ahead and wiggle in those sit bones a little bit. Get comfortable. Maybe you're crisscross applesauce, maybe you're in bound angle, whatever works for you. And from here, we're just going to twist gently so that our chin is sort of parallel with our knee. Inhale, lift those hands, keep the chin parallel with the knee. Set the shoulders down. Think about elongating that spine. Inhale here, and with an exhale, let's come towards that knee. Stay down if you can. If you want to inhale, lift, and exhale, go back down. That's great too. Think about your hands as maybe a paintbrush. We're going to reach towards the floor and just paint the floor over to that other knee. Now let's inhale, lift. And we should have our chin to that opposite knee. Exhale when you're ready. Come on down. Painting the floor all the way back. Stay down if you would like. And let's go to that other knee. Just painting the floor back and forth. I want you to feel a really awesome stretch in your lower back. Make sure your back is nice and long. And when you're ready, we'll come center here. Just relax the elbows towards the floor. Relax the chin down to the chest. Let the weight of the head do any kind of work here to stretch the chin. When you're ready, pull the belly in. Inhale, lift. Arms come extended high. We come to prayer. And we're going to release those hands down to the floor. Let's take our knees towards the chest. We take our feet in. Give a little hug to those beautiful knees of yours. And then let's push the bottom back. We're just going to kind of balance right here. You can wiggle the toes if you'd like. You can extend the arms if you would like. I'm going to turn just so you can see. And then we can extend the legs a little bit. Really balancing through the core right now. Shoulders are down, spine is long. Go ahead and bring those knees in. Maybe give the knees a little hug. But really think about balancing on those sit bones. Extend the legs again. And release the legs down. Inhale, lift here. Let's take that seated forward fold. Exhale, bring it forward. Feel the stretch in the back of the hamstrings. This is an early one, so maybe we can't quite reach the toes, or maybe you don't feel like you're very far down. I know I'm not today, and that's okay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take that seated forward fold. Inhale, lift. And bring those arms down to the side. Let's go ahead and take those feet right down. Plant them on the ground. Bring those hands in the front. We're going to be bending the knees. So we have a nice plant on the floor with the feet, planting the hands down on the floor, and the knees are bent into the chest. Feel a really awesome stretch in your lower back, in your hamstrings, towards your glutes, in your glutes. Feel free to wiggle around in it. Just breathe here. Nice. When you're ready, we're going to go that halfway lift. Take our hands right above the knees, flatten that back. Wiggle around a little if you need to. Your back should be nice and flat, so flat that if you needed to, you could come and bring your drink, your glass of water right on top of your back, and it would stay there. Well, it might be a little tricky to reach and drink, but it's just a visual. Exhale, go back to that forward fold. Inhale to that halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now from here, what we're going to do is walk the hands out. Okay, I'm going to move the bottom back, go into that downward dog, biceps cover ears, wiggling through the feet. Let's bend the knees up and back, or down and back. Warming up through the hamstrings and the lower spine. Warming up through the chest. There we go. Now from here, let's take those hands, walk them back to the feet. Inhale, lift all the way up, nice and high. Exhale, take it forward fold. Walk it back down. Nice. Hang out right here. Give me a couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Biceps are covering ears. Stretching. Inhale. And exhale. All right, we're going to walk the feet forward, or not the feet forward, walk the hands forward a little bit more and go right into that plank. Now think about your shoulders right in alignment with your elbows and your wrist. And if you need to bring those knees down, you certainly can. There's no shame in that at all. And for our first balance, feel free, knees down or knees up. Let's just lift a leg. And hang out right here. Maybe wiggle the toes. We're balancing. And gently bring that toe down. Bring the knees down. We're going to take our bottom back to the heels. Tops of the feet are on the mat or on the floor. And then come back to your tabletop position. Wiggle around here just a little bit. Take those feet back into that plank pose, that four-staff pose, and lift the other foot. Again, if a knee needs to be down, please take it. No big deal. We work to progress. We work to get better every day. Not about perfection. Bring that foot down. Knees come down. We take that child's pose. Butt goes back. Maybe building a little heat. Maybe not. Wiggle around. And let's come to that tabletop position again. One of my faves, of course. Let's do cat and cow, just a couple of them. You start where you would like. Maybe you start with your cat with an exhale. Cow, open the chest. And breathe. Just two more. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and take those feet back again. Now, if your knees are down, there's no shame in that. It can be just as awesome. In fact, I think for our side, I'm going to take my knee down. So maybe you pick your right knee and you bring that knee down. You take that right foot, top of the foot, place it on the mat or on the floor, and then we're just going to open up to the side. Think about your stack. You've got your shoulder under the shoulder, which right under the elbow. See, I had to adjust there as well. Again, we work on it. Progress, not perfection. Nice. If you want to lift that other leg, You certainly can. You can play with the toe. And gently, gently bring it back down. Toe comes down, hands come down. Let's wiggle through, taking that foot back and bringing the hip forward. Stretching through the calf. And gently both knees meet each other. We take that bottom back to child's pose. Give it a little breath. And bringing it back up. Knee again can be down, it can be up, it's up to you. If you took the right, take the left this time. Rounding it down. We open, extend that other leg. Nice, right here. Think about your alignment. Stacking shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist. If you want to lift, you can gently lift. You can play with those toes, or you can leave them. If you're feeling a little wiggly, you're just working on that balance. Releasing the foot down, releasing the hand down. Taking those knees, or not quite yet. My bad, we take that toe, bring it back, shifting back and forth. Get a little stretch there. Now the knees come together. Take that bottom back. Child's pose. And then we're going to slide right back up to our tabletop. All right, now if you had your knee down, do yourself a favor, give yourself a little challenge. This round, we're going to try to have our knee up. So let's take those legs back. We're going to open. Think about that stack. Drive down that foot. Can you open up? Play with that foot if you would like. Nice. Gently come forward with the hand. Come forward with the hips and the foot. And wiggle back and forth with those feet. Bringing the knees down, tabletop. Go right back into your child's pose. Coming to that tabletop position. You know where to go. Take those feet back. Again, if the knee has to be down, that is okay. Challenge yourself a little bit to keep the knees up one time. Opening up. Taking it to the side. Lifting that leg. Nice. Bringing that hand down. Taking that hip and that foot down to the ground. And bringing it forward and back. Thinking about stretching through the calves, through the feet. Knees go down, center. We take that child's pose. Nice. All right, here we go. Let's take it to our tabletop. Let's take our knees into the chest. We're going to inhale, lift here. I'm turning just so you can see. Again, progress, not perfection. If you saw that, a little wiggly there. Try to move back. From here, chair is handy, wall is handy. We're going to go ahead and get into our tree pose. With tree, pick a side. And we open. Remember, we're opening the hip. This is a hip opener. You can be here with the toe on the ground and the heel kind of resting against the foot. Not the ankle, though. You can be here, okay, with the foot resting next to that lower leg, but not the knee. You can be here with the foot resting on that inner thigh. You choose where you would like to go. Now maybe right here is a little wobbly. We grab the chair. Totally fine. Maybe you want to challenge yourself and you're here and you're with a chair. Go for it. Inhale, lift one arm or two arms. Up to you. You can take it down to that prayer position, or you can leave it up. Think about your tree. We're going to lean into the tree or into that bent leg. So side body stretch as we lean over. Hand on chair, hand on wall, totally fine. Or maybe nothing, that's good too. Coming center, let's lean away from the tree. Nice, coming center. Maybe you're in prayer, maybe your hands are lifted all the way. Think about your shoulders, stretch right through the back. Challenge yourself just a little bit to take that tree into a figure four. So that means we take our ankle above the knee, dropping that knee down. Now from here, we're going to set the bottom back. And there's our figure four. You can be anywhere you would like with those arms. I like to just sort of play with it. Now, our figure four is going to go into our eagle. So we're going to take that foot and wrap it around and just drop it on down. Maybe the heel is up and the toes are solid down. Maybe the heel is down as well. We're going to drop into that eagle. We basically just have eagle legs, and that will work for today. Chair is handy. Hang on to it if you need. Arms can be high, arms can be low. Breathe. Gently unwind that eagle. Let's go to Tadasana, our mountain pose. Remember, we are grounding through the feet, bringing our body up, engaging all the muscles in the front body, through the shoulders, coming down the back body, squeezing that bottom and grounding down. Nice. All right, we're going to go tree, other side. So if you need to move that chair or use that wall, no worries. Same rules. No pressure on the joints. You can challenge yourself. Come up as high as you would like. Inhale, lift those hands. Maybe they are wide. Maybe they are a prayer. Doesn't matter. Use your core. Breathe. Standing knee is slightly soft. Think about your tree. That hip is open. We're just going to lean into the tree. Nice. We're going to come center. And lean away from the tree. Become center. Now we're going to challenge ourselves to go into that figure four. So we take that heel above the knee, dropping that bent knee down, push the butt back. Down, chair is fine. Ooh, that's a bad knee. Everybody has their sides, right? Pushing the butt back. Let's go into that eagle. We place that figure four right over. We have eagle legs there. And when you're ready, we go to that Tadasana, unwind, open. Grounding through the bottoms of the feet, going up the body, front body to the back body, squeezing that butt. Excellent. All right, if you have your chair in the way, you might want to move it. I'm going to move mine. Have a little fun here. Take a foot, any foot, right or left, step it forward. We're going to be parallel here, so we're not on a tightrope. We are wide, so always check yourself out. I'm going to stand this way so you can see a little bit better. Knees are slightly bent, never locked out. I'm going to go ahead and lift my arms. Maybe I go to prayer. Maybe I go to full. My body is one direction, facing the side of the room. I'm going to go ahead, inhale here. Exhale, bring those hands down towards maybe that front leg. It's a little bend in the knee, of course. If you want to straighten it, you certainly can. Feel a nice stretch in that front hamstring. Excellent. From here, remember we're working on balance. So we're going to take that back leg. We're going to use a little momentum, bending through the knees and lifting that back leg up. Nice. Pointing those toes down towards the ground. Now option. If your left leg is lifted, we take that left arm and we lift it as well. Option. We open that hip. It's really nice to work with a wall here if you have it. If not, that's okay. Some days your balance is going to be on. You're going to be just like the most balanced person. Some days you're not. You know what? That's okay. Gently, gently release. We take that hand down. We take that foot down. We bend at the knees. Give it a little stretch. Lift the butt. Bending the knees. Lifting the butt. And when you're ready, let's inhale, lift. You can come to prayer if you'd like. And of course, we're going to go on to that other side. So if your left foot was forward, now your right foot comes forward. Again, we are on railroad tracks. Inhale, lift. We come forward with that front body. Give yourself a little momentum here. You can bend that back leg. Lift the leg high. Oh. Or maybe your knee is out and you don't. Oh. And we open. Again, hopefully your leg is lifted. Your leg and knee is sore. Definitely don't. You can be right here. And breathe. You can use a wall. And gently, gently bring that leg down. Bring the arm down. Bring those feet together. Bending through the knees. Lower that bottom, lift the bottom, and lower the bottom, and lift. All right, we're going to lower that bottom as low as you can go. Going to heel toe out, the knees, the feet, and strengthen through the back, lengthen through the back. We can come to prayer hands and we can use the elbows to push apart those inner thighs a little bit. And use the strength in our feet and our ankles to lift up through the ankles or through the heels. We lift. Gently bring those hands down to the floor. Lift through the hips, bringing it up. Maybe ankles go to the floor, maybe they stay up. Working those calves, balancing, bringing that bottom down again. prayer hands, tall spine. Gently, gently bringing those heels down to the floor if they're up. If not, that is totally fine. Nice. All right, let's bring one hand to the floor. Lift the other hand high. Gently twisting here. And again, you can bring those heels up if you would like. Or you can leave them down. Or you can bring them up and down a few times. Both hands come to the floor. And let's go to the other side. We're just going to gently open and lift. Where do you want to be with your heels? You decide. Honor your beautiful body today. We get to do these things. We get to stretch, we get to roll, we get to wiggle around. We get to think we can balance on one side and, look silly and fall. That's a good thing. Gently bring those knees down to the ground as we push our hands out. Knees go wide, heels come together, butt comes down towards the heels. And we take a nice child's pose. Shoulders relaxed down to the floor, forehead down to the floor. And breathe. Hands slide underneath armpits. We take those elbows towards the body. With the power of our arms, we gently lift up. Shoulders are down. From here, let's bring our knees together. We're going to lift up. Take those shoulders up, back and down. We're going to reach back towards the ankles for our camel. And you don't have to quite reach the ankles. You can just reach for them. Feel your core engage. You are strong. Lean back as much as you can and gently come forward. Tiny break coming out of that camel. You can come into prayer hands if you would like. Breathe. Take it back into that camel. Maybe you reach. And bring it right back, prayer hands if you would like. Setting the bottom down. Awesome. Let's go to tabletop position. Wiggle around in this a little bit. We've done a lot of work with the core. Anytime we work with balance, we're working with our core. So let's give it a nice little stretch here. We're going to lift a leg to the side. Okay. And then let's just wiggle around. Make circles with your hip, with that knee. Should feel pretty good. Bringing the belly in, wiggling around that core. And your core is basically your bottom, your back, your stomach, your chest. If you cut your hands, or not your hands, your arms and your legs and your head off, what's left is your core. Not to be gruesome, but gently release. We take that other knee up and we do circles. Really getting in through that hip, bringing the stomach in. And breathe. Driving down the top of the foot into the mat, into the floor. So balancing on that one leg. And gently bring those knees together. Take the knees out wide, heels together, bottom comes down, and we reach for one last child's pose. Let's have a little fun with this one. And we're going to open the shoulder, any shoulder, maybe it's your right shoulder. We reach You can relax that hand down. Biceps can cover an ear. Feel a nice stretch through the side body. Gently come center. And then open that other side. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here. Stretch. Calming center into that child's pose. Hands slide right under armpits. Elbows come in towards the body. Lifting with those arms. Bringing those knees back parallel to each other. Setting the bottom down onto the heels. From here, we take one fist inside an open palm. The light in me truly honors the light in you. I hope you had some fun today. I know we wiggled and balanced and tried our best, and that's all that counts. Namaste.